Gift wrappers, tissue holders, scrapbooks, and boxes. Ilan lamang yan sa mga paper-made items na karaniwang ginagamit nating mga Pinoy. Pero alam nyo ba na ang mga novelty items na ito ay maaari nyo nang gawin sa inyong mga bahay at pwede nyo pang pagkakitaan? Yan ang ibinahagi sa atin ng Forest Products Research and Development Institute or DOST FPRDI sa kanilang handmade paper making demo, kung saan ipinakita nila sa amin na kahit ang mga kalat sa ating paligid, pati na rin agricultural wastes, pwede pa ulit pakinabangan at gawing papel. Nag-enjoy ka na, kumita ka pa, nakatulong ka pa sa environment. Kaya naman tumutok na at matuto ng bagong kaalaman na pwedeng maging pangkabuhayan. Dito lamang sa DOSTv Science for the People.
Handmade paper, it's papel ng likhang kamay. So, ang papel na to na ginagawa natin, kung saan ang ginagamit natin ay manual process. So, hindi siya katulad ng mga conventional paper. Ang ginagamit natin is from production down to making paper. Ang process dito is paggamit ng kamay. So, it's handmade paper. So, it's a manual process. Ang isang aim ng aming ahensya is to train yung mga communities natin, basically. So, kasi since this is a very simple technology, kahit sino pwede mag-handmade paper. Kahit nga yung mga women's group, out-of-school youths. In fact, we have even trained yung mga preso natin sa mga bilibid. Kasi kahit sino nga pwedeng gumawa ng papel. Kahit mga farmers, mga fisher folks, as long as there is raw material we can utilize during our training. Ang pinaka-main raw material na ginagamit ngayon ng handmade paper industry is the abaca fiber. So before, what we were promoting before are the abaca waste, kasi abaca waste are a byproduct of abaca fiber production. So alam naman natin, abaca fiber is one of our main agricultural product that is being produced as abaca pulp and later on ship out abroad as raw material for making currency notes, tea bags, and other high-grade paper products. Pero yung abaca waste, ito po yung naiiwan during abaca stripping. So, originally, what the technology is how to utilize these abaca fibers. So ito yung pinaka main raw material namin. Pero nowadays, kahit na other fibers na made from coming from abaca, ginagamit na rin namin ngayon. So that's for abaca only. But we can also try banana fibers. We can have kugon, rice straw. Then recently, ginagamit na rin yung mga water hyacinth or water lily kasi although it's considered as a pest sa mga water bodies natin, we can still further utilize it as a source of handmade paper products. Kung saan may availability ng raw materials. In fact, we even use waste paper kung may mga waste paper sila. Kasi sa process ng handmade paper, kahit na yung mga recyclable waste paper, pwede natin gamitin as raw materials. Costing as of this time, we don't have problems as far as the raw material cost is concerned. Ang medyo siyempre may kamahalan na the chemicals that we use for cooking the raw materials. Kasi alam niyo naman ng caustic soda, it's also a very relative raw material. So it entails cost. Ganun din yung mga other chemicals like chlorine and other bleaching chemicals. So lahat to nakaka-contribute as far as the cost is concerned. Then, minsan, may mga raw materials na, especially for abaca, since sabi nga natin, these are site-specific as far as production is concerned. So if you are into production of handmade paper and you are far from the raw material source, sometimes you buy the raw materials which are very, very expensive sometimes. Mostly, ang mga nabibigyan namin ng mga trainings are yung mga requests coming from the local government units. There was a time we even had trainings as far as Dumaguete, sa Central Visayas, dito sa Pilipinas, meron din sa Pampanga. So yung mga lantern producers before, they tried using handmade paper as a raw material for making lanterns. So other areas, mostly mga villages or communities that have an abundant supply of raw materials. So there was even a time before nagpunta kami sa Camarines Norte kung saan nagpo-produce sila ng mga pineapple fruit and yung fibers na in-extract nila, they tried using it for handmade paper. So marami. Actually, ang kinukonsider namin are the remote communities where there are an abundance of raw materials. Bukod sa pagtuturo, okay, we introduce them to the technology itself. So ano ba yung handmade paper? Ano ba yung mga possible end uses ng handmade paper? Kasi we're not into handmade paper production only. We're also into paper conversion. So yung handmade paper na napoproduce ng mga participants, we try to teach them how to make them into other products like boxes, like stationaries, like paper fans, or other novelty products that can be produced out of handmade paper. Then we also teach them as far as environmental concerns, kasi we all know that this is a process that requires a lot of water and it also discharges some pollutants coming from the process. Pero in a way, this can all be treated with provided with the right technologies. Marami sa mga participants namin nagugulat, ito pala pwede mo magawa out of this raw material. So nagugulat sila na ganito lang pala kadali ang paggawa ng papel. So isa yun yung mga unang reactions nila. So ang next na reaction nila is how to market these products. Pero basically, pag sila ang tinanong mo, natutuwa sila kasi on their own, they can produce their own paper out of these raw materials that they have in their communities. May mga participants kami before that have ventured into this production. Usually ito yung mga, sabihin na lang natin na willing to invest, no? Those people or those participants are willing to invest. Some of them now are into large-scale production of handmade paper. Kasi nga, ang habol nila is the foreign market. Kasi if you sell your products here in the Philippines, medyo mahina yung market natin. So mostly, they are into foreign market. We do provide technical assistance as far as layouting is concerned, is yung production layout is concerned, as far as yung improving the quality of their handmade paper products. Then there was a time we intervened on the production of equipment that could possibly accelerate production of their handmade paper making process. Usually what we have are the beater machine or yung paggigiling, the hydraulic press, the vacuum that would sip in the water from the raw materials. So these are semi-mechanized process that could somehow fast-track the operation of the handmade paper making process. Technical assistance, there is one in Lipa, yung papel lipa, no? Papel lipa is one of the thriving cottage industry in Lipa, kung saan they're into production of handmade paper. For once, they were one of the major supplier of handmade paper products sa national bookstore, no? Then they also sell out their products abroad. So, yun lang. Pero I'm not sure now if they are into production lately. Then, we also did some assistance, in particular the DOST Region 10. This is in collaboration with DOST Region 10. So, may mga handmade paper producers tayo sa Cagayan de Oro, sa Salay, somewhere in Region 10. So lahat sila gumagawa ng handmade paper and they're shipping most of their products abroad. So they're into wide-scale production of handmade paper products. Technical assistance, basically you just have to write a letter of request to our director, then it will go through our training group, then sila na ngayon yung mag-schedule as far as training. So training may be in the form of in-house, pwede dito sa office namin using our facilities here, or we can provide the training on-site kung saan may mga raw materials or saan may ano. But they just have to provide the needed tools and other implements for making paper. I would say that the industry now is on the thriving level. Kasi it used to be a sunshine industry, no? Now, due to issues as far as yung mga high cost of production, and competition with other ASEAN markets like Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia. So medyo nahihirapan ngayon yung Philippine handmade paper industry as far as being competitive with other markets is concerned. So hindi ko masabi na it's a thriving or a growing industry, but there are still some producers nationwide that are selling out most of their products from this process. For one, we are finding ways, no, how to improve their production. Although this is no longer a priority of our agency, but we are coming up with other technologies, no, as far as utilizing the raw materials and further improving the process. Products, marami. For one, ang ginagamit ngayon is yung mga stationaries. So these are the ones we use for making wedding invitations, greeting cards. Then also recently there was a time na nag-pick up yung ating scrapbooking industry. Di ba? There was a time makikita mo sa mga bookstores, they are selling out these scrapbooks. So mostly these are made from handmade paper products. So yun yung mga napaggagamitan ng handmade. And also for the boxes, ginagamit din siya for boxes, for box production. Durability, as far as the handmade paper products are concerned, usually they are not tested for durability or for physical testing. But if there are some clienteles that would require us to have them tested, we have ISO laboratory here, standard laboratory for pulp and paper testing. So we do conduct tests on specific properties of paper. Like for example, we have the burst test, we have the tensile strength, we have the folding endurance, and then we have sometimes we even test the grammage and the thickness of the paper. So maraming tests that can be used for testing these paper products. Benefits, for one, it's an added source of income, no? Okay, sa communities natin. Sabi ko nga kanina, it's a very simple technology. Anybody can make paper. So as long as they have the right technology, the right training on making paper, so madali siyang matutunan. At the same time, considering the type of raw materials that we use for making paper, we are actually helping the environment as far as recycling, for example, for waste paper, as far as utilizing the agricultural byproducts coming from pineapple production, coming from banana production, or even yung abaca fiber production. Kasi we only consider the waste products coming from these industries. As of this time, we are coming up with a proposal, no? Kasi dito na lang sa area ng Los Baños, there is this particular tree, yung paper mulberry or yung lapnes, which is presently be considered as a threat dito ngayon sa forest ng Los Baños. So ito yung tinatawag namin lapnes, and it's being considered now as a pest in these areas. So ngayon, ang ginagawa namin ngayon, we hope to come up with a proposal for DOST funding that would utilize these raw materials. Kasi sa Thailand and other Asian countries, ginagamit nila to for handmade paper. And since this paper mulberry or lapnes is an introduced species here in Los Baños or here in Laguna, hopefully we could come up with technologies, or we could come up with a process on how to further utilize these raw materials using the handmade paper making technology as a means. Not only handmade paper technology, no, but China, for example, and other ASEAN countries, they are now into utilization of non-wood forest products. So that would mean ito na yung mga fibers, mga bast fibers from paper mulberry and other non-wood forest products. So hopefully with China and with other ASEAN countries helping us, we could come up with possible sources of other raw materials, but not only for the handmade paper industry, but for the pulp and paper industry as well. Siguro ang isang message ko lang dyan is just keep on improving yourself as far as making paper is concerned. Kasi nga, kagandahan sa handmade paper kasi, you can experiment in whatever, you can do whatever you want to do with handmade paper. So you can use different types of raw materials, you can add in like special effects to the paper. You just have to be malikain sa Tagalog. You have to be creative as far as making paper is concerned. Hindi katulad to ng ibang conventional paper. At pagdating sa handmade paper, iba-iba yung pagpoproduce yan. You can come up with different products. Sabi nga nila, napakarami mong pwedeng gawin as far as handmade paper making is concerned. Yes, maaasahan po ang FPRDI when it comes to this. So, nandito lang po ang FPRDI, handang tumulong sa inyo sa lahat ng pangangailangan nyo when it comes to paper and handmade paper making products.
Missed an episode? Want to try Pinoy recipe? Or check today's weather? Or perhaps just be amazed at events, people, and places of science, technology, and innovation. Get them all here via the DOSTv app. Just download the app and you'll see the shows anytime, anywhere. Don't be left behind. Be updated and watch DOSTv. DOSTv app. Now available on Google Play.
Good morning sa iyo, Jel. Good morning din po sa lahat ng taga-subaybay ng DOSTv. Patuloy na nakakaapekto ang habagat sa buong Luzon at ng Visayas. Samantala, ang bagyong na may international name Maria ay pumasok na po sa Philippine Area of Responsibility kaninang madaling araw. At kasalukuyan, ang layo ng mata sa ating bansa ay nasa 1,325 kilometers silangan ng Basco, Batanes. Ang lakas ng hangin malapit sa gitna ng bagyong Gardo, tatawagan natin siyang Gardo, ay nasa 200 kilometers per hour, samantalang ang pagbugso ng hangin ay umaabot sa 245 kilometers per hour. Inasa natin kikilisto west-northwest sa bilis na 30 kilometers per hour. At yung makikita ang bagyo kahit nasa loob ng PAR, malayo sa ating bansa. At kaya wala po tayong nakataas ng tropical cyclone warning signals sa limang bahagi ng ating bansa. At na naman ang ating inaasang pagkilos ng bagyong Gardo. Bukas ng madaling araw, nandito na po ang sentro ng bagyo. At sa Miyerkules pa ng umaga o madaling araw, inaasahan nating lalabas ng Philippine Area of Responsibility ang bagyong Gardo. At pag ganito ang pagkilos ng bagyo, wala pa ring epekto sa ating bansa. Kaya wala po tayong, hindi natin inaasahan magtataas ng tropical cyclone warning signal. Pero, pag sa mga susunod ng araw mula ngayon, patuloy niyang palalakasin ang habagat. Kaya itong habagat, magbibigay ng pag-ulan sa Luzon at Visayas. Ganun din ang malakas ng hangin. Sa araw nito, dahil sa habagat, itong Bataan, Zambales, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Bicol Region, Isabela, Aurora, at Cagayan ay makakaranas ng maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm. Samantala, ang nalabing bahagi ng Luzon ay magiging maganda panahon maliban sa mga isolated na pag-ulan, dulot pa rin ng mga localized thunderstorm. Dako na tayo sa Visayas at Mindanao. Itong Western Visayas, kasama na yung Palawan, dahil pa rin sa habagat ay magiging maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm. Samantala, ang nalabing bahagi ng Visayas, itong buong Mindanao, ay maganda panahon maliban sa mga pulo-pulong pag-ulan. Sa susunod 3 araw sa Metro Manila, dahil nga po sa patuloy ng epekto ng habagat, ay maulan ng panahon, inaasahan po natin, lalo po sa Miyerkules at sa Huwebes. Sa Baguio City bukas, magandang panahon, pero simula na pong magiging maulan na panahon pagdating ng Miyerkules. Sa Legazpi City, ay bukas ay makakasa pa rin tayo ng magpapakita ng sikat ng araw, pero pagdating ng Miyerkules ay simula na pong maging masama ang panahon dahil pa rin sa habagat at ay inaasahan po natin yung mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan. Sa Metro Cebu, napakagandang panahon bukas hanggang sa Miyerkules. At ganoon din sa Metro Davao, inaasahan na mainit na panahon maliban sa mga pulo-pulong pag-ulan. Inaasahan po natin ang araw lulubog sa ganap na 6:30 ng hapon. Sundan po kami sa aming official social media account at bisitahin po lagi ang aming Pag-asa website. At huwag kakalimutan, maging update po tayo sa panahon ngayon, lalo po na sa bagyong Gardo. Mula sa Pag-asa, ako po si Alzardi Aurelio.
DOSTv would like to thank Filipino Creazione de Mano Incorporated. Visit their showroom at ground floor lobby, PSMBFI Building, 318 Santolan Road, West Crames, San Juan City. SciTev, the world's leading source of reliable and authoritative news, views, and analysis on information about science and technology for global development. Visit their website at www.scidev.net.
Nalaman na nga natin mula mismo sa DOST FPRDI ang pakinabang ng handmade paper sa ating komunidad at kapaligiran. Bukas, makikita naman natin ang step-by-step na proseso ng paggawa ng mga ganitong papel at ang mga pasample ng DOST FPRDI sa mga ginawa nilang paper products. Abangan niyo yan bukas, dito pa rin sa programang Hatid sa Inyo ay mga bagong kaalaman at nakakatuwang aral tungkol sa science. Ako po si Jel Miranda at ito po ang DOSTv Science for the People.